Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
By disaster last weekend, but all hope is not lost.
Plus, gas prices have been steadily climbing over the past couple of weeks, and we have one of our reporters step out and give your opinions.
And if you missed Coachella last week, don't worry, because we have a way for you to attend another music festival right here in Texas.
All this and more coming up on NHSTV Live. Fire started Sunday in the Ashdown forest in England, which inspired woods featured in Winnie the Pooh books, shows, and movies. Had 50 acres in King's Standing area affected by the fires, which had taken up to 6 stations to put out. It's unusual to have a fire that size at night, but with dry undergrowth made the fire grow quickly. While a few crews are still on the scene making sure the fire is fully out, we are reassured that within 6 months, people won't notice much as even missing.
Moving to national news, Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein announced his resignation yesterday afternoon. Rosenstein, who appointed his special counsel Robert Mueller to investigate Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election, personally delivered his resignation letter to the president. It is effective May 11th.
In the same vein, the National Rifle Association announced last Friday that its president, Oliver North, will not be permitted to seek a second term. He has been ousted after an alleged extortion scheme within the group's highest-ranking officials that came to light on the 27th, on Saturday. North officially resigned in a letter that read that the organization's convention, the term ended yesterday.
The United States is officially experiencing its largest measles outbreak in a quarter century, with a confirmed 704 cases in 22 states as of yesterday. This is an 80% jump from the 626 cases last week. There are still 9 outbreaks in 6 different states that are ongoing, and the CDC has stated it is working around the clock to protect Americans from measles.
Moving to more locally, filling up your gas tanks is slowly getting pricier. NHSTV reporter Robert Norton went out to get what you make of the situation.
So obviously students need gas to commute to school, but with gas prices on the rise, students aren't too happy about it. So I went out to see how they felt and gave their opinions. So when was the last time you filled up your tank?
2 days ago.
How much did it cost per gallon?
Per gallon, it was like $2.69 or something like that.
When was the last time you filled up your tank?
Sunday.
Sunday. And how much did it cost, like, per gallon?
About $2.58. I get cents off if I go to Kroger, so it's not a great help, but it's better than nothing.
So, like, do you know what it was per gallon?
Around $3.
If they keep rising like they are right now, are you just gonna keep paying and like filling up your tank, or are you gonna go for like a bike or start walking?
Honestly, I'd get like a moped or something and try to ride that and maybe get, better gas for that, but...
You still have to buy the gas, though.
Right.
If I have to fill it up, I will, but I'm going to try to slow down on buying gas if I have to.
Okay. So if you do end up just stop buying gas, what's going to be your alternative?
Walking.
Walking? So you're not going to invest in a bike? Just going to walk?
I mean, I own a bike, but I haven't rid it in... What year is it?
If I couldn't drive a car?
Yeah, because gas prices are just crazy high.
I guess we'd all be back to like taking livestock and horses. I don't know.
Thanks, Robert. We're giving away 2 free tickets to the JMBLYA Music Festival that will take place in Dallas this Friday, May 3rd. To enter our contest, you must follow us on Twitter at NHSTV and tweet us the reason why you should be the contest winner. Tickets will be given away tomorrow. Good luck to all those who choose to participate.
Speaking of tickets, seniors, prom night is quickly approaching. NHSTV reporter Mitchell Belwood is out with Mrs. Schneeman to let you know how to get your hands on those tickets. Mitchell?
Thanks, Baylie. I'm here with Miss Schneeman to talk about prom. So where's prom? What's it going to be?
Okay, so it's at the Lucky Spur Ranch in Ponder, and it is on May 18th, just right around the corner.
May 18th. Okay, how much will I have to pay to get into this prom?
Okay, so prom tickets are $60 until May 10th, and then on May 13th, the week of prom, they're going to go up to $70.
All right, do I have to get all my fines paid before I go to prom?
Yes, you need to have all your fines paid, so you can pay those either at the time that you buy your prom ticket, or you can pay them before.
All right, and then if I want to buy a ticket, where do I go to do that?
Okay, so Miss Adcock down in the West office, or myself, I'm in room 830. You can come to either one of us to get prom tickets and pay fines.
All right, is there anything else you want to say about prom?
If you have a date that does not go to Northwest High School, you're going to need to pick up a non-date form, and you're going to need to get them to have it signed by their principal and our principal, and then turn that into Miss Adcock, and she's going to take care of all those non-dates.
All right, thank you so much. You heard it here, guys. Prom is coming up soon, so get your tickets now. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Mitchell. The Dallas Stars played their Game 3 of their series against the St. Louis Blues last night. In the first period, both teams would score 1 goal each, but in the second period, the Blues would take the lead, scoring another goal, bringing the score up to 2-1. As the game continued, the Stars would try to catch up and score 2 more times to the Blues 1 more, tying the game 3-3. In the last couple of seconds, however, the Blues scored one last time, finalizing the game 4-3. Their next game will be tomorrow night at 8:30. Also, don't forget that the Texas Rangers are playing the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight at 7:05. The Rangers are coming off some pretty big wins against Seattle, winning over 10 runs in their last 2 games. Their series with the Pirates is just beginning, as they will play more games following today.
Now, in school news, a quick shout out is in order for our Battle of the Books team. If you don't know, Battle of the Books is when you read a list of novels and get quizzed on trivia about what you read at the end of the year. Yesterday, they competed in the district competition and managed to get 2nd place overall. Congratulations to all those involved.
This last Sunday, the new episode of Game of Thrones came out, and may I say, I loved it. Being a huge Game of Thrones fan, I was pleased. Not going to say any spoilers, but my big question is, what's next? With 3 more episodes left, what could happen, and who's going to take the Iron Throne? Tweet us at NHSTV of what you thought of it and what your predictions are for what's next.
So I've actually never seen Game of Thrones. I've seen maybe 1 episode, and I want to watch it, but I just haven't gotten the chance to really sit down and binge watch it.
Well, I watched all 7 seasons, binge watched it so quick, and now I'm having to wait every Sunday, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I know that struggle. Mm-hmm. On tomorrow's show, Texans on Main Street is flipped on its head as the interviewer becomes the interviewee.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.